I never told you that you weren't enough, but somehow my actions made you believe exactly that. Looking back, I can see how every delayed reply, every broken promise, and every moment I chose something else over you slowly changed the way you saw yourself. You deserve to feel loved, protected, and appreciated. Instead, I made you wonder if you were asking for too much when all you ever wanted was the bare minimum from the person you loved. You kept trying to understand me even when I stopped trying to understand you. Every conversation became about my stress, my excuses, or my problems, while your feelings quietly waited for their turn. I didn't notice that every time I ignored your emotional needs, I was teaching your heart that its pain mattered less than my comfort. That realization follows me every single day because I know you deserved so much better. There were moments when you smiled just to hide how deeply you were hurting. I saw that smile more than once, but I convinced myself everything was okay because facing the truth meant admitting. I was becoming the reason your light was slowly disappearing. I wish I had looked beyond your words and understood what your heart had been begging me to notice long before you finally gave up trying. The saddest part is that you never asked for expensive gifts, impossible promises, or a perfect relationship. You only wanted consistency, honesty, and the reassurance that you mattered. Those were things I could have given so easily, yet somehow I kept acting as though there would always be another tomorrow to become the partner you deserved. Tomorrow eventually ran out, and so did your hope. I remember the day you stopped asking whether everything was okay between us. At the time, I thought we had finally reached peace. Now I know it wasn't peace at all. It was acceptance. You had grown tired of fighting for answers that never came. Your silence wasn't comfort. It was the sound of someone preparing to let go after carrying the relationship alone for far too long. I always believed love was about staying together through difficult times. I never realized love is also about making the other person feel emotionally safe every single day. You stayed through my worst moments, but I failed to become the safe place you deserved. Instead of protecting your heart, I slowly became another reason it felt exhausted, uncertain, and painfully alone. Sometimes I replay our happiest memories because they remind me of the version of us that could have survived if I had simply paid more attention. We didn't lose each other overnight. We lost each other through hundreds of small moments where I chose comfort over effort and pride over vulnerability. Those tiny choices eventually became the biggest mistake of my entire life. I know you blamed yourself more than you should have. That thought hurts me more than anything because none of this happened because you weren't enough. It happened because I failed to appreciate someone who loved me with honesty, patience, and loyalty. You carried the burden of my emotional immaturity, and I am deeply sorry for every day you questioned your own worth because of me. If I could relive our story, I wouldn't wait until everything was falling apart before showing you how much you meant to me. I would choose you in ordinary moments, answer the small messages, notice the quiet tears, and never allow my silence to become louder than my love. Those simple choices could have changed everything between us. Now I understand why you eventually stopped trying. It wasn't because your love disappeared. It was because you became emotionally exhausted. No heart can keep giving forever without feeling seen. You waited longer than anyone should have, hoping I would finally recognize what was right in front of me. Instead, I kept assuming your love would always survive my neglect. This confession isn't about asking you to return. It's about finally admitting the truth I spent too long avoiding. I made the person who loved me most feel invisible. That isn't something I can erase with beautiful words or late apologies. All I can do now is accept responsibility and carry the lessons that arrived after I had already lost everything. Every day teaches me that love doesn't disappear because of one terrible mistake. It slowly fades when appreciation is replaced by assumption. I assumed you would always understand me, always forgive me, and always stay beside me. I never stopped to ask whether anyone had been doing the same for you. That selfishness cost me the greatest blessing I ever had. So this is my confession. You never left because you stopped loving me. You left because I made you feel unwanted for far too long. I will always regret knowing that the person who deserved to feel cherished every single day slowly began believing they weren't enough because of the way I loved them. That truth will stay with me forever.